Hey brethren, and welcome back to not another video on the YouTube channel on Revalued. I hope you are doing well. In this video, I'm going to share with you something that is on my heart, something that is important to me, and I want to let you know. If you care about Revalued, you may want to watch this video until the end because I'm going to talk about the future of Revalued and things that are going through my mind when I think of Revalued and when I think of the YouTube channel and the future thereof. But if you don't care about Revalued, this video is probably not for you. So you can, click away and do different stuff. But if you care about Revalued and if you care about me in the sense that you want to know what's up, then stay tuned because in this video I'm going to share first of all, that I'm going to make one video per week. Okay, and I'm going to tie this together with a learning, something that I have learned that is, important. And when we look at social media, okay, this I'm going to bring it to the point, okay? So please just stick with me for a moment. But when we look at social media, everyone is posting their own stuff, right? We look at, celebrities, we look at famous people, great entrepreneurs and business owners, good-looking people, and we compare ourselves to them. Maybe we don't understand it, or maybe we don't, recognize it in the moment, but we are. It happens subconsciously, and that's one of the reasons why I've deleted Instagram almost a half a year ago. Like, I don't have Instagram on my phone. It was one of the best decisions in my life. It was not a big decision. I just said, okay, I'm going to drop Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and all of these platforms, and I live a much more fulfilled life. And the reason why I, dropped Instagram and deleted it from my phone was that I feel like it's not giving me satisfaction, and it is actually draining my energy. It's draining my energy, and I feel like, comparison is the thief of joy. I think Theodore Roosevelt said that, or Roosevelt. He said, comparison is the thief of joy. And when we look at, like I said, other people, other individuals that have amounted, some sort of success in their life, then we start to compare ourselves to them. And this is not good. Why? Because it takes away our joy. It switches our focus from or path and or place to their path and their place. And they have their own place. They have their own path. And let's be honest, you don't even know what they have paid to get to where they are. All right? You don't know what they have been through in order to get where they are. Maybe they have lost friends. Maybe they have, lost many relationships. Maybe they're not even, into their families anymore. They're not able to be there for their families because they're so into their career. So you don't know what price they have paid to get where they are, is what I'm saying. And still we compare ourselves to them. We think, okay, in my case, and I'm going to kind of transform this into my own position and into my own example. But, we start to compare ourselves to them, but we don't realize that, hey, they're at a completely different spot in their life. Like he or she is in a different spot in their life than me, or in this case than you. Okay, so what I did is, I'm a young guy. I watch other people that make YouTube videos, and some of my favorite YouTubers post 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes 4 or 5 times, which is an outrageous amount of content that they're publishing. I mean, think about it, 5 videos a week. And one thing that I'm learning, by the way, on this channel as well is to just be more natural. You don't have to talk all the time. You can just, breathe and share something, because I do believe that I have something to share with you today. Now, the thing is this. My favorite YouTubers post 3 times north every week, which is crazy. And I started to think, maybe I should start publishing 3 or 4 times a week. Okay, to be honest, I didn't think about 4 times a week. That's not happening. But I thought maybe twice or maybe 3 times a week. I could handle this. Why? I mean, on the one hand, I'm young and I have a lot of energy. I, have kind of learned, and I'm still learning it, but continuously learning how to transmute my energy into things that are positive, into things that make a difference in this world and have an impact. And it's a lot of fun. So personally, I believe that I could post 2 or 3 times a week. But what price? Under what price? What price am I going to pay if I start to post 2 or 3 times a week, 4 times a week? Daily vlogs. You know, there's a price that you are going to pay for that. And I personally am not really willing to pay that price. Okay, and here's what I mean by that. Yesterday I got out of church. Okay, we had a wonderful service. You know, my friends and, you know, the body, we meet every month. And we meet, you know, every week, but we meet once a month and have like a big service. And at the service, we you know, listen to a wonderful sermon, but we also love together. We sing together, and we just enjoy fellowshipping. We fellowship together and have a wonderful time. And after that service, I've gotten into a few conversations, and they were great. And on my bus trip home, because this was not where I'm living, but this was in the capital of Latvia, in Riga, on my bus trip home, on my bus ride home, I thought about myself. I thought about this world. I thought about the future. I thought about where I am heading. And I thought about what I am going to do with Revalued in the future. I'm speaking extremely serious for someone who has 11 subscribers, right? But that's what's going through my mind, because I don't believe that this is all that I, you know, that life has in store for me. I don't believe, man, you don't have to believe that where you are at right now in life is all that life has to offer you. There's more. There's more that life can offer you. There's more. God wants to bless you. God wants to do a great work in your life. If you are watching this right now, man, there's a reason for that. There is a reason why you, like, if you are one of my Latvian friends and you're watching this, there is a specific reason why you are watching my video and why you're investing time into watching this video right now. It's almost 8 minutes long and you're still there. All right. And if you're someone who lives, you know, in the States or in England or in different countries in this world, then I believe that there is a specific reason for that. And you may need to hear this message. And the message is clearly just that you don't have to do the things that other people are doing. It's so deep. It's really deep. And I'm still working on my communication skills, because I have the thought in my mind, but I try to communicate it well. But for me personally, you know, if I would go and post 3 times a week, which is something that I don't believe it's necessary. I really don't believe that it's necessary. First of all, I don't think that you have to see my face more than once a week, right? It's tempting because I have time on my hands and I would like to build something with my time and, you know, invest my time into things or into endeavors that are worthwhile. And I believe that YouTube is a worthwhile endeavor, but there are even more important things in my life. YouTube is a priority, but YouTube is just the beginning, okay? This channel, Revalued, is not going to stay the way it is right now. Okay, if God is willing and if God is going to continue the work that He has begun in this YouTube channel, then I believe that we are going to progress into awesome things. And we're not just going to stay a little YouTube channel. We are going to expand and have our own website. We are going to, you know, just sell coaching. We are going to sell online courses. We are going to go somewhere. And if I was to post 2 or 3 times, or even, you know, 3 or more times a week, I would not be able to follow through with the vision, because I still want to be there for my family. I still want to be there for the church. I want to be able to, you know, learn music instruments. Many of us don't realize that, hey, money, you understand that I am doing this because I would be, like, I feel like I'm made for this. I truly believe and feel like I am made to have this YouTube channel, and I feel like I am made and destined to to build this business, but I'm also willing to let it go, just like that. Like, I'm ready to give it up for God, and if He asks me to do it, that's not easy, and I don't believe and trust in my own abilities, because it's easier said than done. Letting things go and giving things up, sacrificing things, is not easy, but sometimes you got to do it, right? And there are sacrifices that you are doing, or there are things that you're sacrificing every single day automatically. Okay, for example, if you watch Netflix every day for 2 hours every night, then you are sacrificing something else in the place of Netflix. Okay, so you may not be able to work on a business for 2 hours every night because you're sacrificing your business ideas for Netflix. And it's the other way around as well. Like, if you want to build a business, you are going to have to sacrifice something to build this business. You may not be able to watch Netflix every day for 2 hours. You may not be able to eat all the foods that your friends are eating because you want to be fueled up. You want to be clear here, and you want to be able to operate at a higher level. Higher level meaning that you are just more energetic, you are more energized, you have more mental clarity. Because let's be honest, when you eat a lot of sugar, when you drink soda, and when you drink energy drinks and a lot of caffeine, you get that high and that boost in energy, but then it drops and you're not able to operate at a high level. Whereas if you would just cut it out from the get-go, you would be able to operate at a higher level. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make the right sacrifices. And the wonderful thing about business nowadays is that if you want to build your own business, you don't have to sacrifice your whole life to make this thing work. That is something that I have learned. That is something that I have learned from other people that are where I want to be financially and from a business perspective. And one of these people is Graham Cochran. Graham Cochran runs one 7-figure business and I think another 6-figure business. He works less than 10 hours a week. He produces one piece of content every week, publishes it, and that's it. Like, oh, I love where this is going. This video is already 13 minutes long, and I know that like 90% of you have already clicked away. So this is wonderful. If you're still watching, this is just a true sign that you truly care about this, and I truly appreciate you, fam. I love you very much for that. It's wonderful. And another thing is, by the way, this is almost like a podcast, right? Because I'm switching the topics, and many people would not understand me because I'm switching around so many times, and it's my fault, kind of. But it's also not my fault because I'm just authentic. I just try to say the things that are on my mind. And one of the things is that I would like to start a podcast down the road. I have this microphone, and I have thought about starting a video podcast so you could watch one YouTube video every single week, but I use the audio for my own podcast. That would be an interesting thing. But back to Graham Cochran. He runs a multi-million-dollar business. Actually, two of them. And he works less than 10 hours a week. You may ask, how is this possible, man? You are just talking trash, aren't you? And the answer is no, I am not. There's a book called The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. I have not read it entirely, but it talks about this, and it talks about many ways how you can work less and live and give more. You can work less, you can minimize the hours you spend working, but you can increase your revenue. You can increase the money that you make and the people that you help. Because let's be honest, I'm going to put it this way. It's not about the money for me in the first place. In the first place, if you want to make money, there are thousands of ways you can make money. There are millions of ways you can make money nowadays. But for me, it is more about the message. I am willing to show up for the next year, maybe for the next 2 or 3 years, and not make much money at all. Or not make any money. As long as I have a message. Because you know what? I don't get a single penny from this YouTube video. At least now when I'm making it, it's 2020 and I have 11 subscribers. But I care about the message. I care about what I'm telling you in this video, and I stand behind it. So yeah, it's just wonderful. It's wonderful when you think when you think about the opportunities that are given to us nowadays. And you can work less and still make a decent living, still make a decent amount of money and help tons of people. Like, it's wonderful. I'm going to look up a verse real quick and I'm going to share it with you. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not even going to cut this out of the video. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. When we look at Proverbs 23 verse 5, that is a verse in the Bible. It says, "Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle toward heaven." Riches make themselves wings and fly away like an eagle toward heaven. Chasing money, chasing riches, chasing financial independence and abundance, chasing it, running after it, it's not a worthwhile endeavor. You don't know what's going to happen next year. You don't know what's going to happen in 10 minutes from today. You could die any moment. It is a sobering thought. And I don't want to live a life that, a life in which I've chased money and that's all I've done. Like I've chased money. It's even the Bible says you cannot serve God and money. You cannot serve two gods. You cannot serve God and money. Now, don't get me wrong. It's good if you can, make a decent amount of money. It's good if you can become rich, but, that's not the main priority in my personal life right now. And I believe that I can still build a business even though I just post one video per week. And this is why I let you know that, hey, from now on, you can expect one video per week. And I'm probably going to post it every Tuesday. In the past few weeks, I've posted, I think per average 2 videos per week. There has been a week where I posted 1 video, but there's also been a week where I posted like 3. So per average, I would say I've posted 2 videos every single week so far. And, I did not have a hard time doing it because I truly enjoy the process. Oops, the camera just said memory card full, so I'm back at it again. But I don't have a hard time making these YouTube videos because I truly enjoy the process of making these videos. Because what many people don't know or understand is that there is a lot of work that goes into making these videos. You may write down a script, you may write down bullet points or notes, things that you want to share in the video. Then you are going to sit down, find a quiet moment in which you can film the video. And sometimes they're not so quiet because, there's a lot going on. The family's there. It's not easy to find this quiet moment and this space. And then you have to edit it and publish it, write a title, the description, thumbnail, so on and so forth. So there is some work going into these videos, and I enjoy making them, but I believe that it's not important. Okay. So I care about you. Okay. I truly care about you. And making these videos, I make these videos because I believe they can help you. They can help you. Maybe not, if a video is 10 minutes long, 8 minutes of them may not be important. They may just go into one of your ears and then go out of the other. But maybe 2 minutes of my video are inspiring to you or encouraging, or they help you somehow. Maybe they put the wheel in your mind spinning. They let the wheel in your mind start spinning, which is great. That's all I want. Okay, and you don't have to watch these videos, but when you do, I'm happy about it, and I hope that they can serve you. All right, and I believe that by making a lot of videos, the quality would suffer. It's something that I would not like to admit, or that I don't want to admit to myself, but I just did it and I do it again and again. But by making a lot of videos, the quality is going to suffer. Okay, and I think that posting one video every single week is kind of the sweet point, the sweet spot, in terms of high quality and still decent frequency. And that's what I meant by you don't have to see my face more than every single week or more than once a week. Okay. The Bible says in Proverbs 27, verse 23, "Be diligent to know the state of your flocks and attend to your herds." Okay, be diligent to know the state of your flocks. This is basically just a wonderful way of saying that, hey, I mean, back in the day, if you had a flock, so a flock means you had a lot of sheep. A flock is, almost like a little group of sheep, or that's exactly what it is, a group of sheep. And back in the day, you would sell sheep. You would trade sheep for other things. And so you, as a shepherd, should know the state of your flock. So where are you at? Like, how many sheep do you have? What is the plan for the next few weeks? How are you going to make a living? So nowadays, we can translate that towards finances, okay? How are your finances looking? Like, are they going south? Are they going north? Downhill, uphill? Like, what is it going to look like in the next few weeks? Or in the next few months, or even years? And if you want to start a business, I'm not a business coach, I'm not a business mentor, but from what I have learned and what I'm doing right now is, man, you just need to start. That's number one. And second of all, you don't have to overcomplicate it. One video per week is sufficient. It's sufficient if you want to start, a content business, or you want to do content marketing, like I do with this YouTube channel. Then you can build a wonderful business with just making one video every single week. And of course, if you can post 2 or 3, then that's amazing. But for me personally and Revalued, one video is going to do it for the next, a few months probably, and then hopefully also the next few years. Who knows? Now, I'm a young man, as I said, and I don't have a girlfriend, nor do I have a wife, and I have a lot of energy. I do have a lot of energy, and I try to transmute my energy. So I want to take my sexual energy that I have piled up by not, indulging in any immoral activities or not wasting it, and I want to put it somewhere where it's going to give me benefits. And in my case, I want to start, I already play the piano. Sort of. I'm still working on it, and I'm far from perfect, but I'm playing it a little, and I understand more than I did a year ago. And I want to start playing the guitar as well. So instead of making 10 videos a week, I want to just start playing the guitar and learn the guitar. And what many of you don't know is that I'm also making music. I have Logic. I have I'm making music with this microphone, and I have a keyboard here, like a MIDI keyboard, and another one there. And, I'm going to spend more time making music. I'm going to spend more time with friends, with family, things that are so important, things that we are going to remember when we sit on our deathbed, or when we sit down. Like, at the end of the day, what matters to you is the question, what matters to you? Do you want to... Is the only thing that you want to achieve in this life make a lot of money? Then your priorities are going to look different than mine. Your priorities are going to look different than those of other people, of those around you maybe. And the beauty of 2020 is that you can build a business and still work like so little amounts. You can work 10 hours a week, 5 hours a week. You can produce one piece of content that helps out many people and make a living of that. It is wonderful. And I'm, as I said, not a business coach. Don't listen to me if you feel like you shouldn't listen to me. But this is my opinion, and this is, and this is the Revalued channel, and I'm the host of it, so I'm going to share my opinion. And yeah, that's it. So the idea of me posting one video every week instead of 2 or 3, the idea of me spending less time on these videos is this. I want to become a more well-rounded man. I want to work on my character a little bit more. And by work is a great tool and a great way of working on your character. It shapes your character like almost nothing else. It builds discipline and willpower, resilience, dedication, endurance. All of these things come from working on something or working towards something. But then there are other things that are still important, and to me that's music, my family, my personal growth. You know, by posting like 3 videos a week or 4 videos a week, or even 2, I would have to share things that I haven't really thought about twice. Okay? And I want to think twice before I share something. I want to do some serious thinking on the content that I share on my YouTube channel. Like, I don't want to just have a thought and, oh yeah, this is great, let me share it. I will do that in the future at some point, but I think this should not be the rule. I think this should not be the standard here on this channel. I think it makes more sense to think about something deeply or more deeply, and then, you know, letting the thought a little bit mature, and then you share it, and then it can impact many people. Okay, so basically, you heard what I just said. It was a lot, but to bring it full circle, from now on, you can expect 1 video every single week on Tuesdays. Okay, so tune in on Tuesdays. Tuesday is going to be the day you are going to see a new piece of content on this YouTube channel. And I may post more than that sometimes. You know, there may be a week where I'm posting like twice, or maybe even 3 times, but this is not going to be the standard, and this is not going to be the rule. The rule is going to be that you are going to see 1 video every Tuesday, and you can, you know, expect it, and you can wait on it just like you're waiting for your favorite series. Okay, so is there anything that I forgot? No. Quality over quantity. You know what's up. You know what's up. I hope this video inspired you. If you're still watching, I think you need to, and I would like to give you the key takeaways of this video and to kind of sum it all up. And it's just that sometimes you don't need to compare yourself to others. Never. Don't compare yourself to others. Find your own path. Find the path that God has for you. And then block out the noise. Block out the noise. Block out the voices. Block out the opinions of all of those people that try to tell you differently. And stay true to your path and walk it. Okay, you can adjust and adapt. I just, posted a video a day ago in which I said, hey, you need to adapt, or 2 days ago by now. You need to adapt. The ability to adapt is an important aspect of life, and it's important for your success, but don't look around and compare yourself to other people, because not only is it going to steal your joy, but it's going to hinder your progress. Not only your business progress, but your progress as a human being. Emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's just not healthy. And I do enjoy making these long videos. I do enjoy them. I do enjoy sitting down, turning on the camera and the microphone and just talking for 20-30 minutes. That's why I thought I might, post a podcast at some point, or start the podcast. But we're not there yet. But let me know in the comments down below if you would be interested in a podcast. And let me know what you've learned from this video. Was it valuable to you? Or did I just waste your time? I really hope that I did not waste your time. The idea of Revalued is to add value to your life and to serve you. And if this video did not serve you, then I ask you for forgiveness. I hope it didn't, destroy your day or make your day turn bad. But I don't believe so. But still, let me know in the comments what you learned from this video. And yeah, figure out what's important to you. Do you want to learn a music? Maybe you want to learn an instrument. Maybe you want to, be more available to your community, to your church. Maybe you want to be more available for your family and your dog. Maybe you want to be there for your friends and meet up more often. Okay, maybe who knows? I don't know what you are up to right now, and I would love to know you. I would love to get to know you more. So please let me know in the comments down below what you are up to. What are you working on? What is your life looking like right now? And did this video serve you? I hope this video blessed you. My name is Vincent William. This is the Revalued YouTube channel. And I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed week. I'll see you next Tuesday.